Hello everyone, Armor King TV 21 here, and I'm going to be giving you guys a basic King guide, and or also it's kind of like a basic combo guide, combos in general, things to do with King, like just what has changed and stuff. A big thing that has changed is the entire throw system. The entire throw system is a lot stronger than before. He has 11 frame throws that are now bufferable. You also have Tombstone. You have you got Tombstone. You got Giant Swing. There's the Blue Spark Giant Swing. Blue Spark Tijuana Twister. Like, he's got so many good things going on with his throws now, and especially the fact that he has throws that punish certain lows. So I have Xiaoyu here right now, but these throws from crouching become completely unbreakable. The Pedigree, boom, activates heat. Down 2+4, boom. A lot of these throws that you see here, these two throws, down 1+3, Iron Lariat, and down 2+4, they break the floor. They also cause Floor Blast. Floor Blast is going to be something I talk about maybe a little bit later in this video, but for right now, we're going to keep it pretty simple. King has Armor King's forward neutral 2, or something similar to it. It's actually better than Armor King's forward neutral 2 in Tekken 8, because it's -13 on block. And it looks like our King here might recover in crouching. And he's -13, so that means against another King player you could probably get Pedigree as a punish and stuff like that. Now, as for his Blue Sparks are very difficult to do. There we go. And in order to practice them, you're going to want to more or less practice them on a crouching opponent. Basically, exactly how Eris does it. And you just press jab into Instant Shining Wizard. And you're going to get your timing for your... you're going to get your timing for your ISW. Now, I'm obviously not perfect at it, but as you can see, it does help. It actually helps a lot to do this, because you're going to be doing this a lot to end your combos. As for other things, like what's changed, of course, forward 2 is new, forward neutral 2 is new, a lot of his counter hits have changed, so forward 1 has changed. It doesn't launch on counter hit anymore. For those people that have watched some of the CNT, you guys already know some of this stuff. This forward neutral 2 is not a counter hit launcher unless in given situations, and this is going to be like one of your main combos. You're going to do a 1 jab for the most part. Against bigger characters, you can do 2 into an ISW, so just be sure that you know that as well. He still has a very good 14 frame punish with back 2-1. So this is really good, except, you know, it doesn't do anything it doesn't tail spinner anymore or do a tornado, so the practicality of that is gone. And as for other combos, you can actually do forward 1+2 on most of the cast and get more damage than you would get with while scanning 3. Now, I believe it's gotten a little harder since I've done it, but you can do a standing 2 jab here because there's less wall carry. There it is. 79 damage right there, which is overall way... It's way more. It's about the same that what you get with this anyway. So if you're at an angle, I believe you can get... Oh, it resets the combo regardless of where you're at. So you're probably just gonna want to go with this either way. But this is a basic. This is one of the basic combos, and it's easier to do. And you're +4 like in Tekken 7, so not a lot has changed with his ground Okazeme after his throws. 2-1 is +8 now on hit, but that's due to the fact that a lot of moves can now be stepped, and 1-2 is +8. These actually used to be three frames more in recovery, so they changed that mostly because it was too strong at the wall. One big thing that's really upsetting at the wall, and I'll show you right here, is that you can no longer do 1-2 into down back 2. Let me... Yep, see they're able to side roll now, but instead you can actually do the standing 2 into it. And instead of doing that, you can do 1-2 into forward 3, which is fine. But if you want to go for really optimal damage, you can go for down forward 4, 3, down 4. As for the typical wall combo, honestly, you're going to want to just go for this. It grants you 81 damage, and if this is in heat... Sorry. And if you're doing the forward 2-1 version, you're going to get 76 damage rather than the typical damage that you get here with King, which is 58. You could always do this and then do standing 2 into down back 2-4, but it's not going to really be worth it. I mean, listen, dude. Let's do a really standard combo, right? Boom, 77 damage. So in comparison, you're still gonna get 88 or 81 right here. All because you do this, and it doesn't re-wall splat, which is super good for King. If I, can land the blue spot stuff. But yeah. 81 damage is nothing to mess with. I mean, you can always do back 2-1 as well if you don't want to go into heat. Pretty reliable wall splat, and you get to your 76 damage right there. Like, King gets to cash out a lot more on his wall damage in this game than he ever has in Tekken 7. That is now a punish. These are now punished. It's -15, so you can go for this if you want to, but on a floor break stage you could go for this, or you could go for this into this, which is a lot of damage, but I still encourage that you do stuff like this on things that are -13, like Dragunov's down 2. In fact, I think I'll just show you guys an example. Now here we are on a floor break stage, which is far more appropriate, and I can show you guys just exactly what I'm talking about. So when Dragunov down 2's here, this is completely guaranteed. And you can get all kinds of damage from this. However, I do recommend that you can either go with this, and sometimes you will miss that, but you can either go with standing 4, or you can just do forward 1+2 and go for the really big boy damage. This is absolutely broken. Well, it's broken, but like, it's super good for King, and it's going to be good for Armor King in the future. Look at that. 78 damage from a floor break. Now, it gets even crazier when you get to doing stuff like this. Boom. 99 damage. And I can't even imagine how much more damage you're gonna do if you're in heat. So let's try it. $101 damage right there. Now I'm sure you can get even more if you wanted to, but that's still really, really good. Yeah, that's some of the stuff that you have to worry about. There's also King's amazing, powerful, floor-breaking heat burst. Recorded, because I recorded it just in case I wouldn't be able to do it again. There it is. 104 damage. Off of just, literally just off of his heat burst. And it's so much damage. Like, what's even worse is that on other stages, like the Floor Blast stage, which I'll show you in a second, it gets even more crazy. Oh yeah, that's how it works. Boom! 91 damage. Literally, that is so much damage. And that's all coming from King on a floor break stage. Now, let's show you guys what a Floor Blast stage looks like. With Floor Blast activated, and I'm going to show you guys just how crazy King gets on this stage. With down forward 2-1 first. There we go. 100 damage. That's not even with heat. It's not even with heat. Like, it gets so insane and bizarre. I can't even explain to you how insane that is. And just from the base damage without heat dash or heat engagers or nothing, this doing as much damage as it does is insane. Now, you guys are probably going to ask, so what does King do on floor break and floor blast stages that makes him so good? Well, one of the big things that we're gonna talk about, and I'm gonna show through defensive training, an unbreakable tombstone. 103 damage as a punish off of Tombstone Pile Driver. That is crazy. And it realigns you too. Like, it realigns you. Let's just end it with a basic combo. Look at that. 95, and that's just with the basic stuff. And that's, you can do practically anything with this. You can even do a guaranteed giant swing at the wall. Now, here's where things get really crazy, right? You would think that the punishment wouldn't be so bad. That's 82 damage. To show you some distance. $85 damage from a crouch throw punish. King is really strong in Tekken 8, and that is just one of the few examples. Gosh, that's so strong. And you know what? I haven't even shown you the most insane thing yet. I'll take it. 123 damage. As you can see, King, this is King's newest, best stage, in my honest opinion. This stage is so good for King that it's actually insane the amount of, just the amount of advantage he gets. And that all stems from, like, hitting forward 2, or even hitting the likes of Jaguar Step 2. See that? Just all of it comes from that. It's so insane. Jaguar Step 2. Or also just Jaguar Step 2 into down 2+4. And it all realigns to a point where you can just sidewalk and go into forward 1+2 right there. 100 damage from down 2+4. The amount of literal insanity. But yeah, no, this is just the headline and start of King in Tekken 8. I don't even know if you can actually... Oh, you know what? I just realized you could also get this. The possibilities are quite literally endless. Endless, to say. Endless, guys. And honestly, I'm here for it. The fact that you can punish people, like launch punish people by rage arts. See, like, let me... And you see how long it takes for you to recover? That becomes a punish. Against the wall, that's just death. But if it's this situation, he just died in the most fashionable way possible. Damage, that's so crazy. It's not just from rage arts, but it's literally from power crushes. So you can't do a single power crush versus King. You can't do you can't even do, if you're Dragunov, you can't even do your signature low. You can't even do your signature low and down 2. King can't do forward neutral 2 against himself. It is beyond bizarre. Anyone that does a generic down 4 is getting destroyed in this game. Anyone that tries to, like, you can go for 2-1 into this and go and get a big launch, and fucking A, man, you can just go crazy in Tekken 8. But yeah, no, that is just my basic review and or guide about King in Tekken 8, or my overview of the character, I'll say. This is my overview of King in Tekken 8. I'm not asking for him to be nerfed, because this is insane, but it's about time he got something this good. Like, he has unbreakable throws, an unbreakable RKO, he has just so much going for him. The fact that this right here, even his running Jaguar Bomb, in which I've neglected to tell you guys about it, but you guys have already seen. Give him a 3-piece. See that? All of that. Let me try this. Oh gosh, come on. Game. Boom! 113 damage unfucking scaled. And that's... And we're not even talking about his heat burst. Let's talk about his heat burst right before we quit out. Now, his heat burst already does 64 damage normally without counter hit. 74 damage. $114 damage from just his heat burst alone. Dude, oh my god. It's insane. That's insanity levels of just pure raw power. And King has it all on Floor Blast stages. Alright, that concludes everything, guys. I hope you guys found this helpful for people that are just getting into King. For people that want to play King and stuff like that. Your best stage in this game isn't even a floor break stage anymore. But you still get a lot of advantages from punishing power crushes with Tombstone. You can punish power crushes with this move. I can't even remember the name. Muscle Buster. Like, King has so many throws. Like, so many. Maybe this one. Yep, this one too. Alright. But that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this video helped you guys out. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. Talk to you later.